How's it going, everybody? Sebastian here, bringing you the first in a little video series of unboxings from this past Force Friday. The first item is a quick little item from the Disney Store. It is a Disney Store exclusive. It retails for $9.95, and it is Poe Dameron's X-Wing Starfighter. This is a little die-cast miniature, and there are a few others in the series, all available at the Disney Store and DisneyStore.com. So let's get to opening this up and checking out what's inside. Alrighty guys, here we have the front of the box with Kylo Ren front and center. Poe's X-Wing Fighter Disney Store exclusive. Nice big window to see the ship and a little BB-8 as the astromech. From the new film, Star Wars The Force Awakens. I love the red and black box art on this. Very, very nice, very slick. I like it a lot. You can see the front end there. We've got copy on the back. Poe's X-Wing Fighter, die-cast vehicle. When missions call for it, Ace Resistance pilot Poe Dameron becomes Black Leader, flying a Darkhold T-70 X-Wing Starfighter into action. Very, very nice. Now, there are a few other die-cast exclusive vehicles at the Disney Store. There is, of course, Poe's X-Wing. There's also the Resistance X-Wing, which is white and blue. There are two TIE Fighters for the First Order. There's the Special Forces TIE Fighter, which is black with a nice red decal running along the front window. Then there's the Standard TIE Fighter, which is all black. There's also a First Order Snow Speeder and Rey's Speeder from the trailers. Very, very cool stuff. Now, these are actually not very expensive. They're $9.95 each, and that's not a bad price to pay. So let's get to opening this up. Slides right out, and I'm feeling some instructions on the bottom of my fingers. Alrighty, here we go. Small instruction sheet on attaching the landing gear. Okay, it looks like one of the landing gear is, I see it right here in the back. And that feels like plastic, so no need to worry about that bending too much. Let's slip the X-Wing out of its plastic shell. Alright, here we go. Looks like there's not any sort of tape to speak of. Looks like that just slides right out. There we go. Free the S-foils and move this aside and just look at the ship itself for now. And that is really, really nice. The little astromech BB-8 there. Plastic windscreen. And the S-foils do collapse down. Now, they don't close entirely flush, but for a die-cast figure, I mean, I'm not gonna expect too much from something I paid $10 for, but I think it looks really, really slick anyways. I love the black and orange paint scheme on it. Then you can just reopen the S-foils. Very cool. And the blasters here feel like plastic, actually. So that's good. I don't feel like I have to worry about them bending and then snapping like a lot of fully die-cast pieces, but the main body and the wings are die-cast. Of course, the windscreen is plastic, and of course, BB-8 is also die-cast. This is really, really nice, and the landing gear attaches right in the bottom there. But I think that's very, very slick. These look really, really good. I love the paint job, and like all things die-cast, you do have to be wary of some, paint issues if there's some paint applications that didn't get done right. And a lot of times it does fleck off pretty easy, but I found a nice one. It was pretty easy. They had a lot of these miniatures in stock at the Disney Store, and I had no trouble finding them. Alrighty, guys, let's get in these landing gear. These little tiny square pegs and square holes, they just pop right in to their appropriate slots, and that's actually much appreciated. I'm glad there's not like an overly complicated locking mechanism on these. They just push right in, and I don't have to apply any sort of great deal of force on that. And lay that right down on my table. Perfect. I think that's going to look really, really good on a desk. Again, not overly complicated. Very, very nice. Simple. They're made of plastic. They don't require a lot of force. I just can pop them off very, very easy. And that is about it. I think this is really slick. The paint job is very nice. Got a cute little BB-8 up there, saving the day with Poe. I think that's going to look good on my desk. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, links will be below in the description, and stay tuned for the next video when we open up and build Poe Dameron's X-Wing Lego set. This is super exciting, and I can't wait to build it with you. So, again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.